list right there. Look at some of the players that he beat out, B-Shaw.
Yeah, Tom Brady, 6-time NFL world champion.
Usain Bolt, who holds virtually every sprinting world record. Michael Phelps has 1 million gold medals.
Messi, the international acclaimed soccer player.
Right.
Soccer?
Or football.
Football.
Yeah, I think it's football. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's why I said international. It's bigger over there than it is.
Yeah, it is. Hey, another great honor. Hey, he's had a hell of a decade, let's face it. He's got Miami under his belt, and he goes over. That was a great block. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Goes back to Cleveland, wins another one, goes out to L.A. trying to win at a third place.
Which would be impressive. I mean, when you bring a championship to Cleveland after that long drought that they suffered and everything that he's done off the court as well, you got to do nothing but tip your hat to King James.
Yeah, and the other thing is, in this day and age of technology and social media, to do it and have a clean slate across the board. You don't pick up the paper and read anything, that he's done anything bad against the law or anything like that. So hats off to him for being able to accomplish that in this day and age, too.
Yeah, just being a really good citizen, and a good member of the NBA, and a guy that everybody, as older players, look at and think we're proud to be associated with guys like LeBron James.
No doubt, he's definitely carrying the torch, and he turns 35. So from all of us here at NBA, come your rivals, LeBron James going at it against Luka the Don. An awesome matchup. Too bad, mother, what you say?
Shut your mouth.
Entering the game head-to-head, they've been putting up outstanding numbers. Last time the Lakers hosted the Mavs ended that 10-game winning streak that the Lakers had. So what could possibly happen tonight? We take you to La La Land. There is Luka in attendance. And guess who else is there? Of course, LeBron, but Mamba and Rich Paul. Early on, LeBron sharing the rock. Pull the curtain back, take a look. JaVale McGee. And right here, LeBron, his 9,000th career assist. The only player with 9,000 rebounds and 9,000 assists in NBA history. Lakers up. Luka, turnovers, leading to offense for the Lakers. Coach, Caruso, dishing.
Ooh, nice. I mean, when the Lakers get you in a semi-break and everybody's moving, they're hard to guard, and they are long in the term. Look at
the length.
Yeah, look at AD gets a steal out of nowhere.
Bringing much terror in your era. Dwight, 15 points.
Big to big.
Yeah, big on big crime. I like that. Good pass, AD.
Scary moment for the Mavs. Luka takes a hard fall off the Dwight Howard foul.
Couldn't protect himself at all. Just went down, hit his head, hit his back.
He would leave the game. However, he would return later on in the second half. And he just wasn't the same. We'll talk about that more in a minute. But in the meantime, some more of the Lakers' fast break. How about that pass?
Touchdown. A lot of teams in the NFL wish their quarterbacks were as good as that.
The accuracy is impressive. LeBron didn't have the best shooting night, 3 for 10, but still had 13 points and 13 assists. AD's on the way.
This is the shot I really like with AD. When he gets to that middle and go over that left shoulder and that little running, floating shot is tough.
Love the Kobe right there. Shout out to LaVisca Chenault sitting right there on the sideline, former DeSoto product. But the Lakers are victorious, get the win over Dallas. LeBron spoke after the game.
Now 9th on the all-time assist list, and the AP voted you the male athlete of the decade. When you hear that kind of stuff, what goes through your mind?
I automatically think about my childhood and where I'm from. I know it's a story that's been told a lot, but I never take this opportunity for granted, and where I'm at, and I'm in Los Angeles right now playing on one of the biggest stages, playing the game that I love, and I'm a kid from Akron, Ohio, so it's just very humbling. Much appreciation to all the voters, to everyone at the AP for giving me that award, but it's not just about me, it's me and my family. It's me and my teammates throughout these 10 years, where either if I was in Miami, Cleveland, and now Los Angeles, and my coaching staffs as well, that's given me putting a lot of trust in me to be able to do what I do best. So it's just an honor.
And lastly, 35 in about 3 hours. What are the plans?
I'm gonna have a hell of a time. That's what the plans are.
Oh, man, we can only imagine how good of a time he's going to have celebrating his birthday. Also named the AP All-Player of the Decade. We're going to talk about that more in a minute. 9,000 career assists. B. Shaw, it's amazing the chemistry that he's had, especially with AD.
It is. When you put those two together in a two-man game, you have to pick your poison as a defense. And, they both have the ability to get downhill. Him as the ball handler, AD as the roller. You see him come off here. They try to step up. He's able to roll behind the defender for the dunk. And one thing about AD, he rolls to dunk. And if you don't get in his way, then that's what he's going to do. He's going to dunk the ball. And LeBron is too good for you to be able to trap him. Then right here on this play, the recognition of the change of possession, he gets up the floor, rim run, and we talked about the quarterback that LeBron is able to find him underneath for another easy dunk.
Pretty sure the Los Angeles Rams would like to have him as a quarterback. That's another discussion. But, Coach, we've seen different teams employ strategies, mainly the Clippers trying to rough up Luka. Is this something maybe other teams might try to implement, try to get him off his game?
Yeah, I think that you got to be physical with him. Everybody's going to experiment and find out what works with Luka, as he's been tearing up the league. I think bigger bodies, but keeping a presence on him. You're going to see everybody floods over there. I mean, you got three guys challenging that shot. He gets the ball, and again, you know what? They're pushing up on him, just trying to make life miserable for him. And again, you got to throw a couple of bodies at him. Look at AD does a really nice job of really playing two there. At the last second, coming over there. Now you're going to see to get a little physical with him and rough him up a bit. And you got to play him differently. You got to have multiple bodies. You got to condense the court on him. And tonight he had 7 assists, but he had 6 turnovers. And that he's a primary ball handler for the Mavericks. Didn't shoot the ball well, 0 for 6 from 3, but it's the turnovers that kill you. When he's really rolling, he's finding people, and he's not throwing the ball to the other team. He's not turning it over. So I think he's going to see some different defenses, but a lot more physicality I think he'll see from this part of the season moving forward.
And the Lakers are always going to get everybody's best A game. They find themselves again still at the top of the Western Conference. Looking at the way they're currently constructed, we've seen problems as far as injuries with LeBron. Can they maintain this same pace throughout the rest of the remainder of the regular season?
Oh, yeah, I think they can. I think they had a little spill there. They lost 4 in a row, and they were struggling a little bit. But, yeah, I think they can. I think their defense is solid enough so they can have poor shooting nights and still win because their defense is really solid and everybody's bought in.
Just comes down to their health for me. If LeBron stays healthy, if AD stays healthy, then, it's limitless as to where this team can go.
Limitless indeed. This team's been so impressive. Got back on track, like Coach said, after losing 4 in a row. Now they have a 2-game winning streak against the Mavs and a win against the Blazers. But what about the Pelicans? They got some buckets. Give me some more. You had a little enough? Give me some more. Shouts out to Busta Rhymes. And then what do we say? Wally Pip. Uh-oh. That's called foreshadowing. You might want to stick around and watch to see what happened. We got it coming next. Missing James Harden, who's out with a toe sprain. Russell Westbrook is sitting out due to rest. Clint Capella out with a bruised heel. So, as it says, Houston, we have a problem.
Big problem.
Big problem. As you see them, they're chilling. Street closed for one. But guess who's back? His name is Eric Gordon. And he came out ready to shoot early and often, B-Shaw.
It looked like he hadn't lost a step.
Deep. Came out early, had 17 early, finished with 20 points in the game. But what about Lonzo Ball? Big ball of around 17 points in the first half, the coast-to-coast layup, and then the 3-ball. That shot looks good, don't it?
Yeah, it does, and people be surprised as to know how well he actually shoots the ball. He's not always consistent with it, but he can shoot it.
He was consistent tonight. Career high 7 threes. So the second half we go. It's tied at 64 at the half. Gordon, Coach McHale still lighting them up.
Yeah, looking really smooth out there. Houston played a little different brand of basketball. Not as much the one-on-one stuff. Played through the big guy, had a little bit more movement, and looked really good through 3.
You know who else looked really good? Ejuan Moore. He was cooking in the 4th. Pelicans going a 15-0 run to take the lead. He had 14 of his 25 in the quarter.
Ooh.
Smoking.
One thing about Lonzo Ball, if you're hot, he will have that ball find you.
Floater is good. Once again, 25 points. Pelicans in control, 102-96. Holiday!
Nice drive and turnaround kick. Holiday fills in, but that was all ball. Drew 3 guys hand down, drew it out.
Drew finishes with 25 points in the game. Brandon Ingram, 27 points, impressive as well. But Lonzo Ball, a career high 7 3-pointers made. Lakers South doing it big, aren't they?
They did, and one thing you should tell Lonzo all the time, rebound activates him and gets him going. Rebound and gets him going. And when he can get a defensive rebound, he gets the ball up court. He's not afraid to throw it ahead, and then that just opens up his game for him.
And then you have Brandon Ingram, only 3 games so far this season where he hasn't scored at least 20 points. Coach, he's been impressive.
Yeah, he is. He's getting bigger. He's stronger. I just like the way he finishes around the hole. He's not afraid of contact anymore, where I thought earlier in his career the contact threw him off his game. That's a beautiful pass, though. That's why I need to see him do a little bit more. Just make plays for others. You see 2 nice dimes there by him. And he's long enough to shoot that little fadeaway in the post.
Getting buckets indeed, 27 points, 6 rebounds. Who do we have next? We have the Kings. Speaking of former Lakers, there's Vlade Divac currently in the front office with the King, chopping it up with Mr. Jokic, and Michael Porter Jr. making his first career start for Gary Harris, who is out with the shin contusion. And what did we say? Wally Pip. Yes. Michael Porter Jr. was extremely efficient early, seemed to knock down every shot. But let's talk about the Kings. Buddy Hield knocking it down from downtown, Coach.
He can make shots. I tell you one thing, he gets his feet set. He's really dangerous. And I like his ball movement. I just like the way the fact that the ball touches the paint, it draws the defense in, and everybody in the perimeter makes the extra pass. Beautiful basketball there by Sacramento.
Excellent, beautiful basketball. We love to see that. But Jokic in the paint, taking care of business. And then once again, what do we say? Wally Pip coming in your screen in 3, 2,
and 1.
Denver in control, 62-57. And here right now is a Smitty under the rim nominee.
1 behind the back, 2 behind the back, and he's leaving guards in his just wake. How about that?
Oh, baby.
But watch Fox. Come over here, baby. Yep.
So nice with it. Oh, man. You reach, I teach. And once again, what do we say? Wally Pip. I need a tip drill. I need a tip drill. He led the team a game high, 19 points for the Nuggets. Very impressive. But swipe the Fox back with a vengeance. 18 points in the game.
Nice little floater in the lane.
This is called small, too small. Buddy Hield, take some of that, turn around, shoot it right in your face.
That was amazing. No hesitation.
I should say game ender.
Game ender. Yeah. That's the dagger right there. Jokic, 17 points. He played well, however. We want to hear from Mr. Porter.
Man, it means a lot to me. You know, I've been through a lot, and just to be out here and get this double, my teammates get a career high, it means a lot.
19 points, 8 of 10 shooting, your first career start. Just walk us through what this experience was like for you tonight.
Honestly, I just want to do what I could for my team to help get us a dub while Paul and G